watching Investors Guide on ET Now. Thanks for staying with us. Now, remember that special segment we did last week on insurance, where we got so many more questions about insurance. So we asked Anil to come back. Anil Sehgal is from iSave. He's an expert who tracks the insurance industry closely. Anil, thanks for joining us again. Well, let's get straight to our first question. Manish writes in, he's 41 years old. He lives with his mother, who's 59, and his wife, who's 40. He tells us he's the only earning member of the family and he has no children. He also tells us his income is volatile and he wants to buy a health insurance policy for his family. And then he wants you to recommend which would be the best health insurance for him.
Manish, you mentioned that you need a health insurance policy that covers yourself, your wife and your mother. Your mother's age is 59 years old. Now, in a family floater plan, typically only 2 adults can be covered. And so, my recommendation to you would be that you should look at a family floater plan. And an individual plan for your mother. Now, the thing to consider is that your income being volatile, you should be looking at a sum assured which is going to be reasonable, and you are going to be able to continue paying the premiums without a problem. What I would suggest to you is that you look at a sum assured of say 2 lakh rupees on a family floater plan for yourself and your wife, and take a 1 lakh rupee sum assured for your mother. In your mother's case, the plans to look at would be the senior citizen plans because her age is 59, and you could look at a number of options there, including the New India Assurances plan, as well as National Insurance's Varisht Bima plan for your mother, or the Apollo Munich Easy Health. For yourself and your wife, you should be looking at the IFCO Tokyo base plan, or the Oriental Happy Family Floater, or the Apollo Munich again. These plans will typically meet your requirements the best, and you should be looking at splitting them up between family floater and individual.
Alright, Manish, we hope that helps. Now, our next question comes in from Triloknath, who writes in saying he's 30 years old and he lives in Hyderabad. He works for a BPO company with an annual income of 4.7 lakh rupees. He has 1 child and his parents who depend on him. His wife also has an income of 2 lakh rupees. Now, he wants to buy a term insurance policy of 25 lakh rupees to cover disability, accidents or any other kind of death. He wants to know which policy will be the most affordable, which will cover everything he's looking for. Anil.
So look, you have mentioned that you are 30 years old and you require a term insurance plan for 25 lakhs. Now, my suggestion to you would be that you should take the maximum term possible. So secure yourself for 30 years, which will take your cover up to 60 years of age. Now, for 25 lakhs sum assured, you could consider the options of ICICI Prudential's iProtect, Kotak's Preferred Term Plan, and SBI Smart Shield. Both SBI Smart Shield and Kotak will also offer you additional rider benefits for disability cover. These are not inbuilt benefits, and you would typically pay a slightly higher amount for that, but these 2 plans will allow you to add this cover.
Alright, Anil, our last question comes in from Bala Sahib Kale, who writes in saying he wants to buy a health insurance plan for his family. Now, he has a family of 3, he tells us, his wife and his daughter, and he wants a sum assured of 10 lakh rupees for each family member, not a family floater policy. He says none of them have any pre-existing illnesses, and he'll pay an annual premium. Now, it's very interesting. He wants the policy to have the following features. He wants lifelong renewability. He wants no sublimits on any of the doctor's fees or the room rent, no excess payment, eligibility for single private rooms, full cover on all new diagnostic illnesses, full cover on road traffic accidents and other accidents. Now, this is very interesting because he's obviously done his research and he knows exactly what he's looking for. He wants a policy to cover his family for the next 10 years. What policy in the market will give him all of this?
Now, these are very specific requirements, and I think you can consider 2 different options here. You could consider Apollo Munich's Easy Health Exclusive or Max Bupa's Heartbeat Gold. In the event of critical illness, for example, most health insurance policies will cover hospitalization expenses related to critical illness. Apollo, for instance, also allows you to add on under the exclusive plan or the platinum plan, you can add on a critical illness benefit where a lump sum will be paid on top. So you have these options available to you. In the event of daycare procedures, as you have mentioned, both Max Bupa and Apollo Munich plans will cover daycare procedures. In the case of Max Super, this will cover full daycare procedures, and in the case of Apollo Munich, there are 140 odd specified daycare procedures that the policy will cover. So you have these two options, and you can consider them both.
We've completely run out of time on this show. Thanks for watching Investors Guide. Anil, thank you so much for joining us on the show and answering our questions. Remember, you can write in to us at the email ID at the bottom of your screen if you have any questions about your insurance policies or about your investments. It will be our pleasure to answer them. Alternatively, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/investorsguide. We have videos of the show there, so if you've missed anything on the show, you can catch us on Facebook and find that information, and you can also keep in touch with the show. Thanks for watching again. Tune in next week.